Okay, guys. Hey, everybody. It's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And, guys, we are back yet again with another episode spoiler review for X-Men 97. This is episode 4, titled... I'm actually going to pull it up because, like, I totally I forget it. And I don't want to have to pull up my stream to see what it is. But it is titled Motendo slash Life Death. I think it's Life and Death, Part 1. Guys... This was an interesting episode. I'm really curious to know what you guys have to say about this episode. So let me know down in this chat, like, what did you guys think of this episode? Because I definitely have some thoughts, and I'm really curious to know what you guys have to say. We got 4 people in here, guys. Make sure to like the stream. It helps out a lot with the channel, and if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel. But of course, this is Mojo. I think this is his name, Mojo or Moto. I think Moto or Mojo. I can't remember what it is. I think it's Moto. This is the villain of the episode. I don't remember seeing this villain. I know back in the original series, but I know he's there. Like I said, I'm rewatching the original series as we are watching X-Men 97. Yeah, it's Mojo. Okay, Mojo. Okay, yeah. This was a weird episode. And what I mean by that is this episode is about freaking Jubilee. And I think I want to say it's her 18th birthday or 17th birthday. I'm not quite sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But essentially, it's a big deal. It's her birthday. And she wants to celebrate it at the arcade. But of course, the rest of the team is down to do it. But of course, Magneto, since he's the leader of the team, he's telling them that Jubilee cannot have her birthday at the arcade. She needs to have it. She needs to spend her time with the rest of the X-Men in the danger room, pretty much getting ready for the big threats that lie ahead. Of course, like Mr. Sinister, they gotta get ready for Mr. Sinister. So this episode is pretty much about Magneto saying, "You're beat, Jubilee. I don't care, it's your birthday. We're spending the time in the danger room." As simple as that. And of course, Jubilee, she doesn't like change. And this is what the episode was about. It was about her not liking change and pretty much her just wanting to spend the time of her birthday, like usually of her being at the arcade. But, there's a lot of change going on. Whether it be, Magneto being the leader of the X-Men team, Scott and also Jean are kind of at odds right now with their marriage and their relationship. And I hate to say it, but Gambit and, Rogue are kind of up in the air because, as we know, Gambit knows that there's something going on. I don't think Rogue knows that Gambit knows that there's something going on between her and Magneto. Let's not forget, that they were missing half of episode 3 doing God knows what, aka we know what they were doing. Morph even knew what they were doing, and it's really, really messed up when Morph made jokes about, about Rogue and, Magneto spending time together in the danger room. It's really messed up. But, there's a lot of change going on, and I feel like that was the essence of this episode. And Mojo, being the villain that Mojo is, there was, puts Jubilee and also puts Roberto in a video game. And it's kind of like the X-Men kind of video games that were back in the 90s, how there used to be, if you went to at the arcade, like an arcade game. So Mojo puts them in an arcade styled game. And it's called, I think it's called, I think it's the name of the episode. It's like Notendo or something, or Motendo. I think it's Motendo. Let me know if I'm correct. It's kind of like Nintendo, but Motendo, and puts them in their own version of Mojo's games. And I thought that was pretty cool. All things considered, this is what happened to Jubilee when, Mojo, kind of put, I guess, kind of cracked out of, almost it's hands grabbing Jubilee and Roberto to kind of put them in the game. I thought that was pretty cool. Not gonna lie, this was a weird episode because we have it's also with Jubilee, Roberto, and about change. And I feel like this would have been a better episode if it was with the entire X-Men members being put into the games, and it was kind of about them kind of realizing that they are a family. But yes, there is changes is expected, but they're always going to be a family at the end of the day. I feel like this would have been a better episode if we kind of got everybody that got put into the video game, not just Roberto and Jubilee. I feel like it would have been really good, especially all things considered, about Magneto kind of being a jerk about Jubilee wanting to spend her time for her birthday at the arcade with the rest of the X-Men members. He was rude about that. I thought that would have been perfect if maybe by the end of this episode, they actually do realize that Jubilee deserves a birthday, and if that's what she wants for her birthday, to have all the X-Men together, and even though change is inevitable, that's something that would make her feel better. Is that at that point of her life, she gets to choose something that doesn't have to change, which is what she wants for her birthday. I feel like at the end of all the chaos of maybe the Danger Room being taken over by the Mojo villain, I feel like that would have been like better than what they did here of just putting Roberto and Jubilee in the games, and like all the other X-Men don't know what's going on. I thought that was kind of dumb. But I thought it was an interesting concept. But this is like what happens when Jubilee gets taken and Roberto. I didn't get a picture of Roberto, but like this is what happens. Bethany, you said they were shopping. yeah, sure. Rogue and Magneto were totally shopping of episode 3. Beth, you said they were at the bookstore. Sure, they were. But also, I thought this was cool because we actually have an arcade here in Pittsburgh, and they actually have the X-Men 90s arcade game there, which is like, it's a fighter game, and I'm pretty sure it's like the main one that people talk about in terms of like X-Men 90s arcade games. I can't remember like what it's called, but I remember that you get to pick your character and you get to fight. It's kind of like you get, it's like it's you and somebody else. You both get to be a member of the X-Men team, and you go fight whatever that comes in your way. They have that down there. I really want to go back to the arcade now that that this episode appeared, because I think it's really really cool that they have that machine down there. Um, they also have pinball machines and stuff like that. And I actually maybe should do like a vlog when I go down there and I can show you guys it. That'd be really fun, like a vlog to the arcade. That'd be fun, or maybe just me taking pictures of it and sending it to you guys. Or maybe do like a video of me playing the game or something. I don't know. Like, let me know if you guys are interested in that. But it's really, really cool that we have that here, and I've got to play a 90s X-Men style arcade game that was based off the 90s series. I thought that was really, really cool. But I thought this was cool because it's called Stage 1. I think it's called Destroy. I don't know how to read that because it's kind of like messed up. It's like Destroy Man Destroy Man Street. I think it's called Stage 1 Destroy Man Street. I don't know. But I thought that was really, really cool when they got into the game. I got a lot of like Tron Legacy vibes. I think my sister said that because they're being put into a game, and this kind of looks like the grid. So I thought that was really, really cool. Disney and all, with them having the rights to Tron, I thought that was pretty cool. There were elements of this episode, but I was like, it could have been better. But I thought this was cool. If you guys know the background of this is from the comic cover of X-Men Days of Future Past. I think that's really, really dope that they had that. Kind of like a little nod towards that. But of course, as you know from the comic cover, it's Wolverine and somebody else. It's not Roberto and Jubilee, but I like how they put it like that. I thought that was really, really cool. Speaking of X-Men Days of Future Past, the comic, I actually came across the graphic novel actually at my comic book store, that issue, and I thought that was really, really cool. I was actually tempted to buy it, but I didn't buy it. But I thought it was really, really cool that they had the X-Men Days of Future Past graphic novel. I thought that was really, really cool. But this is kind of them being put into the game and kind of like realizing, okay, like where are we? And they're finding Sentinels at this point. So I think that's really, really cool that they kind of did that. And it's like, apparently Mojo said this is Jubilee's memories that she's going through, which again, like it's kind of like her going through the greatest hits of Jubilee, of like the moments of things not changing, but it's just things going the way she liked it, how it used to be with all the X-Men. So it's kind of going through her greatest hits, and it's kind of like Mojo's kind of like catering to Jubilee not wanting things to change. I thought that was really, really cool. I thought that element was cool, of like, you don't want things to change, let me put you in the game. You love video games, and you're gonna be like the guest star of my games. And this is like going through your greatest hits, so it's like it's a win-win situation. Like, I need you to be the star of my games, but also at the same time, it's a win for you because these are going through the things that you like, your greatest hits of things that you like, and you know what I mean. And it's kind of like how you wish things were still when the team used to be led by Cyclops, and there used to be no drama per se of the team breaking up. It just used to be like there wasn't major change as how there is now with the series. I thought this was cool. It says press to start to continue. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, there was elements here. I don't know if these are like screen grabs from the actual game, arcade game. I think that'd be really, really cool. I'm definitely gonna have to like watch Easter eggs and stuff like that for people like breaking it down for people that act. Because I played, I think there was 2 90s arcade games from what I remember, or from what I heard. I don't know if the one I played is what they were kind of doing in here in the game. If these are stills from the actual game, I don't know, because I didn't make it very far in the arcade game when I played. I was like, okay, this is like actually like this is kind of hard to do, and the levels got progressively harder. So I don't know. I definitely want to go back down there and make sure like this is the game, or like maybe I can go down there and see what they took if they actually did take it. But overall, I want to go back down to the arcade and play. This I know the name of this character, and it's gonna bother me now because I don't remember on the top of my head, but I remembered it going when I was watching the episode. But I thought this was a cool Easter egg, and this character is actually like is the tech support for Mojo of the games. I thought that was fun. Guys, you're gonna have to like let me know down in the chat who this character is. I think it was like Spiral or something. Let me know. Yeah, right. Yeah, Spiral. I knew I was correct. Okay. Spiral. Yes. I hated her in the '90s episode. Lol. Yeah, this is Spiral. Thought that was really cool. I like how they've been doing Easter eggs lately with some characters, especially with Morph transforming into certain X-Men members and certain characters. I think it's been really fun to have like cool, fun Easter eggs via Morph. But this wasn't Morph, so I did think it was cool though that Spiral was the tech support of Mojo. I thought that part was fun. Of course, this is like the one version of Jean that's actually, or not Jean, of Jubilee that's been stuck in the game, that's kind of like played through all the levels and knows the levels with like in and out, and helps the young Jubilee get out of there, and kind of like gives Jubilee the life lesson that everything doesn't stay the same, change is inevitable. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where you just got to live, each and every day in the moment. And I really thought that was cool. I thought the life lesson was cool, but I thought all the other X-Men could have used it, and could have kind of used it to get through. Like maybe this could have helped Jean and Scott through their problems, going through a scenario like this of a game. And mind you, because the essence of this episode was change. And I think that's why they did it's a part one and part two, because also we get Storm and we get Forge. We that they're like they're like the second half of this episode. And I feel like it makes sense that they kind of did a part, like both of the stories in there. Even this kind of felt like a filler episode, even though I wish they kind of would have just done a bigger episode where it just helped all the X-Men members through change via Jubilee's birthday. I thought that would have been better, but I feel like it makes sense why they did the Forge and why they did the Storm in the second half of this episode, because it's about change. And Storm, if anybody went through change, it was Storm having her powers being taken away. So it makes sense on the kind of essence of the episode of change. But I just thought that they deserved separate episodes, and this episode could have been a bit bigger and grander, and helping all the X-Men members through the change that Jubilee is seeing. You know what I mean? And they will realize that, what, change is inevitable, but at the essence of everything, like at the chaos that's going on with Mr. Sinister, Jubilee just want to have a normal birthday of her family coming with her to the arcade. You know what I mean? Something that she could control that didn't have to change. I just thought there could have been a better story here. My sister Bethany thinks that as well. The guy, nice to see you in here. You said that, chat. I hope Morph turns into Ice Spice. That's funny. But the guy, you also said longer, bigger, and better. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, it could have been longer. I think that this should have just been a focused episode through Jubilee about her birthday and how she wanted to go to the arcade because that's something she could control, of something she didn't like, because there was a lot of change going on. And it's kind of like they understand where she's coming from, that like, do you not see what I see, that there's change going on, and it's not change for the better, it's change for the worse. And it's like, we're not a family, we're all kind of at each other's necks, or we're all separating. I thought this could have been better through Mojo's games. I this is when I wish I was a writer a little bit, and I kind of got to like give my personal opinions to make this episode more contained but bigger and grand to the kind of like there's a word for it, kind of like bigger and better for the sake of the X-Men team, to benefit the X-Men team, to make them stronger to fight a battle in the next couple of episodes against Mr. Sinister, if he's still the big threat that's that they have to worry about. You know what I mean? I just feel like it could have been a little bit better. And I did figure out how to do that just now. But going on to this is when, of course, the older Jubilee and the young Jubilee defeat Mojo. I thought that was cool because Jubilee, her fireworks usually don't work to take out Sentinels. And that's the one thing that bothers me, is I feel like me and my sister were saying her powers are kind of useless. They don't really do much besides just a spectacle. They don't really do much damage. But boy, did older Jubilee know how to make her like energy, like from her fireworks, turn into actually like blades, and she was whipping them shits. So hopefully going forward when Jubilee fights, she's able to like learn what she learned from the older version of herself and actually make like almost like blast blades. I think that's a cool name for them, blast blades or some shit. Like it would be cool if that's what she does going forward, because the whole fireworks shebang does not work against sentinels. It really really doesn't. It's just you're blinding them for a minute, or you're stunning them, that's a better term, and like that's it. Like you're not doing much damage. So hopefully going forward, Jubilee's powers, I feel like she needs to like level up, and I feel like not level up, I didn't even mean to do that, but that's a damn good pun because of the games. Literally, pun intended, level up. She did level up. So hopefully outside the game, she can actually put it down in terms of taking out Sentinel's domes. So I'd like to see that. The guy, you said, if you become a writer, can you add more mommy Jean Grey scenes? 100%. uh, blasted and bustin'. Yeah, that's what I said. Blasted and bustin'. That should be. Like, could you imagine blasted? Well, Bethany said, okay, but yeah, I just feel like I've been in surrounding of like with comics. I've read them. I've been in the realm of comic book media. I just feel like damn, like I feel like I've always wanted to be in the Hollywood realm of things, whether it be me acting or whether it be me in the room with Marvel, giving people ideas. I that's what I really hope that this leads, is to me helping out Marvel with like some projects and directions where they should go, because I have ideas. I just feel like this could have been on a bigger grand scale of helping out the X-Men team of change through Jubilee. I just felt like it could have been better. It felt too short. It felt rushed. It felt like this just feels like a filler episode, and that's one of the reasons why I feel like the original '90s series you can't binge. It's like, and for me, it's unbingeable. Like I can't sit and watch filler episodes. I just can't. So that's why I love this '97 kind of reboot slash continuation, is because I feel like they have a start and they have a finish. But at this point, it's like, okay, I've been loving it, but this episode was like, okay, now here comes the filler. Like, you know what I mean? We're kind of off the track. You know what I mean? Like the train's off the track. We got to get back on, and we got to get to it, because we only have like 4 more episodes left. Like we don't have much. So, but going on to Storm and Forge, this is, hi Jamigi. Also, nice to see you in here, bro. But yes, Storm and Forge. I feel like, again, I know the essence of the episode is change, but I hate to say it. I think that Storm and Forge had had a separate episode. Like that could have been part 2. I feel like they didn't even need to be in parts. In terms, you could call it part 1, part 2 of the change aspect of, because like I said, I feel like that was kind of the essence of the episode of this part 1 and part 2 is change and getting through that change. I just feel like it didn't really, like, could have been called part 2, but part 1, part 2, but it really should have focused on Jubilee this entire episode, like helping the X-Men, like making the X-Men team and family realize that what Jubilee is going through, and that she is still a kid, and that is something she can control about her one day on her birthday, is having the family come with her at the arcade, and she can control that, and that does not have to change. I just feel like it could have been better at focusing on her helping out the X-Men, seeing what she's seeing about change, and how that's a scary thing, but it doesn't have to be. And then they could have focused on part 2, all about Storm getting her powers back. Not gonna lie, Forge pretty much saying to Storm in this episode, "I love you," and I think he kissed her or tried to, was crazy to me. I'm like, you just met her. And I thought to myself, maybe, I was like, before I realized that, Storm didn't know who Forge was, I was like, maybe they like had a thing, maybe in the cartoon. Like I said, I don't remember the cartoon much. That's why I'm like slowly starting to like rewatch it. But like I realized, oh my god, that she does not know who he is. So him kind of like falling in love with her, I was like, that came out of nowhere. I was like, that's quite weird. But I was like, okay, whatever. So, but I also felt like my sister was like, this seems too quick that she's gonna get her powers back. I was like, this is episode 4. It's not that quick, I guess. So I don't know. I feel like it would have been more earned, and I feel like this part of the episode could have felt like special. Like I just feel like it could have meant more if they just did the second part all about her and this part about Jubilee. I just feel like that could have been better. I felt like this episode kind of like felt rushed in the part of Forge and Storm, and I didn't really care as much. And of course, she didn't get her powers back in this episode. That did not happen. But we ended up having this happen. Like I don't know what this is. It's an owl don't know if this owl is a person in the comics. Like I said, I'm not my vast, information about the X-Men comics is very, very little. Like I don't know a lot of characters outside the norm. You know what I mean? And some certain characters I know via like the movies and via some comics that I've read. I don't know who this is. The guy you said I'm working on my degree for writing and directing. Let's go. That's what I like to hear, the guy. We'll do a collab someday if bro for real wants to write something, bro. I would love to. That'd be awesome. Jimmy, you said I hate how Spiral fought, didn't didn't fight Jubilee. That would have been cool. Also, Jimmy, you said next episode might be crazy. I hope it is because, like I said, this was the filler. I really loved. I still love the show, but I gotta admit, I was like really disappointed. I was like, wow, we started strong. Now what the hell is this? Like they could have just made separate episodes. They didn't have to make it a part one, part two. Unless you just want to call it a part one, part two of the essence of the story of change, that's fine. But I don't think you should have shoehorned two different stories in one episode. You're confusing people. At that point, things are rushed. At that point, you made a part one, part two. Like that was kind of the sacrifice of you making a part one, part two. You sacrificed a greater story with Jubilee of the essence of change and the X-Men realizing through her about about Jubilee being scared of the change and them not kind of talking about that and kind of the distance within the family of the team. You know what I mean? I just feel like it could have been better, and the character growth for the characters of them all going through Mojo's games and kind of realizing where Jubilee is coming from. Of that, this one day she gets to actually control how her day gets planned out and can control about the family being together or something she can control about that not having to change for one day for her birthday. I just feel like it could have been better, and it annoys me that the writers went in with the idea of like, oh, like this is clever. I'm like, it's really not clever. You just made it feel like it was filler. When it's like you could have had a great story here, making them separate and still calling them part one, part two, and you could have just called it part one, part two, change. That's what you could have called it. Part one, part two, change. You know what I mean? One linear story, but them going through change. Because even if Storm isn't with the X-Men team, there is still change happening within her. There's still change via a young person's eyes of Jubilee and them not realizing that they need to talk it out. And at the end of the day, even though change is happening, we are still a family. And I feel like that's what Jubilee wanted to remind them, whether she said it or not. Like, I want to go to the arcade and I want you guys to come with me. Because at the end of the day, she's feeling like, you're my family. I know there's a lot of change going on, but I want us all to be together. Something I can control. I just feel like there could have been something deeper there to really hit people's heartstrings. I just feel like they failed. I'm like, you guys just failed. But Jimmy, you said next up looks so crazy. Okay, Bethany, you said, yeah, I agree. I would have loved to see more Storm and Forge build up their relationship. Yeah, like in a separate episode where I feel like they didn't shoehorn it in on Jubilee's episode. Like again, it didn't have to feel like filler, but it felt like filler at the end of the day because they just executed this horribly. They really, really did. Like I said, the animation's always great. I love the animation style. I thought they had great creative ideas here, but they barely scratched the surface because they just wanted to focus in on a part one, part two, and just it felt like they just had to they tried to stretch it out via doing a part one, part two to be like, oh, well, we need something here. Why don't we just shoehorn and make it both two different things going on here and then maybe make it a full centric episode with Storm? I feel like that's what they're going to do. And it's kind of like, why'd you do that when you could have just made a separate episode with Storm, a separate episode with Jubilee, and actually try to build something up here to help make the X-Men team feel more solid, because I feel like as of right now they're kind of crumbling. They're not a unit anymore. It feels like they're kind of all at odds, and it feels like this would have been perfect to get them to realize that at the end of the day we are family, and that's never going to change, and no one can break us. You know what I mean? We might have some problems going on right now, but Jubilee, we understand what you mean. You know what I mean? Like I just wish that there was something here. I just feel like they just didn't hit it. The guy, you said, do you want anything at Taco Bell? Bro, I would totally ask for something at Taco Bell. If I lived near you, or I was closer to you, bro, I would totally be like, yeah, go get me something. But I appreciate you, bro. Jimmy G, the guy, I always love how you come in with the funny comedic aspects. You're great for that. You know what I mean? It's great. Um, but yeah, we got 6 people in here, guys. Make sure to subscribe, or make sure if you already are subscribed, make sure to like the stream, guys. Let's get to like 6 likes on the stream. I'm not sure how many likes we have so far on the stream. I want to say we have 3 likes on the stream, guys. Like the stream, it helps out a lot. But give me your opinions. I want to hear what you guys have to say. This description of episode 5 says as Genosha prepares to join the UN back at the mansion. Back at the mansions, behind of scenes press event risks airing the X-Men dirty laundry. It hints maybe the love triangle. Okay, cool. Yeah, that sounds like a crazy episode. I hope it's good. I really, really hope it's good. Um Gets revealed. Okay, yeah. All right, bet. Yo, Bethany said, I thought the episode was just too short, but still loved the show. Exactly. I mean, I thought it was too short. I thought they didn't hit the strides I expect them to hit. Especially since, I mean, come on, these are writers that have written before. I expected them to do better here. I expected them not to follow the line that the original series followed, where it's just filler. So I don't know. Like I said, all the original series wasn't always filler, but like it had its moments. A lot of it was, but you know what I mean. They did sometimes have a storyline, but I just expected from how they started. I just wanted them to hit a home run all the way. You know what I mean? I just feel like they kind of missed it here. Hopefully Gambit fights Magneto. Jimmy G, I'm right there with you. I need Gambit to throw a playing card at Bro's face. 100%, I'm right there with you. The guy, you said, if you were a writer, what kind of movie and role would you envision for Grace Caroline Curry? I don't know. Um, I don't know. Either maybe I could see her being in a romantic comedy, or even I'd like her in a superhero role. I'm not gonna lie. I thought would have killed it as Wonder Woman. I don't know if anybody else saw that, but I thought Grace Caroline Curry would have killed it as Wonder Woman. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think she should be in the running. She has the looks for Wonder Woman. She has the acting chops for Wonder Woman. I feel like if anything, she just has that essence of being a badass, but also she has those moments of really. She looks like, let's be real. She has the essence of a princess. That's the best way I could put it. Like, she just seems like such a sweetheart, and I feel like she would have killed it. But also feels like she could really break it down. I just thought she'd kill it as Wonder Woman. Someone needs to give James Gunn her number. Someone, bro. She needs to be put back another. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they didn't really utilize her as well in the Shazam movies. I feel like she would have killed it if they would have gave her more to do. But yeah, someone's got to give James her number for sure. Together in a project, I think she'd kill it as Wonder Woman. I'm a stand by that. I think if anybody should play her, I think she should. They're kind of going for that young, almost like young, like 20s. You know what I mean? Early 30s. I feel like she'd kill it. She's like in her 20s, I believe. So yeah, like I don't know. If James is smart, I think he should start looking around at like people that played characters before, because also it would work with the whole Elseworlds concept of the multiverse. You know what I mean? It's not, you know what I mean? They're bringing Jason Momoa back as Lobo. It's not too crazy, but off that topic a little bit, because we're on the X-Men topic. But I think Mr. Sinister is behind the owl thing. I think so too. It looks very Mr. Sinister like. This owl, mind you, I'm not familiar. Jimmy, you're gonna have to tell me. Is this a character in the comics, or is this just like something that's inner turmoil inside Storm, like something she needs to face? Something that I think maybe this is kind of like symbolized that she has no control, of like, and maybe that scares her, is because she doesn't have any control of her powers anymore. Because imagine, she was afraid of the lightning, and the thunder when it was the first night she didn't have her abilities anymore. So maybe this is kind of like maybe her being afraid of that. She can't control the winds anymore. She can't control the animals anymore. She can't control any of that anymore. And the sky is out of her control. So is this supposed to like tell her something? I don't know. But hopefully we'll get some sort of explanation in episode 5. But like I said, like there were elements here I really liked. But yeah, this overall, like I think this episode was low key trash, or I guess you could say high key trash, but like, because I was honestly at the point saying I think this is a community tab post review, because I was like I did not like this episode. There's elements, but they just this felt like them just like scrambling and they didn't know what to do. And I'm like, you could have just still made it a part one, part two, but called it Change and made them full episodes focused on Forge and Storm, focused on Jubilee and the team, and it could have been just called Change. Change part one, Change part two. Would have been perfect. Simple, but the essence of Change is there. It is the center of what they focused on in this episode. I just feel like they could have just this could have been I hate to say it, but this could have been like in depth of like emotions. This could have been like I know the Oscars would never do it, but this could have been Oscar level, like, you know, in terms of like writing, in terms of emotions and performances. They could have got deep with this, but they failed. I'm like, you guys just did this as a gag. You guys did this as a filler. You messed up. Um, yeah, Bethany said, yeah, Jimmy, I thought that too. The eyes were very Mr. Sinister. Yeah, the red eyes just give it away. Um, the guy, you said, are you gonna review Invincible after the finale? That show kind of like this, but it's edgy chat. It's edgy chat. I don't know. I wasn't thinking about it. Yo, the guy, if you want to watch my reactions to Invincible, go to my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. It's worth it. You get movie reactions, TV series reactions. I actually did a rewatch of season one before I watched season two, and the finale's I think dropping tonight. If I'm correct, I won't be reacting to it in probably until sometime tomorrow. But if you're interested, guys, make sure to go check out my Patreon. Even if you want to go check it out, go check it out. You know what I mean? And if it feels like it's worth it to you, that would be amazing if you guys could go support me over on Patreon. That'd be amazing. Jimmy, you said I think Nightcrawler is gonna be in the next episode. That I know he's bound to pop up. I know they made a figure for him. I hope so. Um, Beth, I love your Patreon. The reactions are so funny. Thank you. I appreciate it, Beth. I appreciate it. Bethany, you said you cracked me up with your Last of Us reactions. Yeah, yeah, guys. I have like over 200 and something reactions over on Patreon. Guys, please go utilize it. Like I said, please. I have a $2, $5, and a $10 tier. It's worth it. I put content on there so much. It's worth it. If we all buy his Patreon, then he can buy the Magneto figure with the Big M funny suit. Big M funny suit. I would do that. I would honestly do that. That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if the new Magneto doesn't even have a helmet yet. Like, he doesn't have like a purple helmet to match his suit. That would be fire, though. That would be fire. But honestly, I've been eyeing the Marvel Legends Magneto X-Men 97 helmet. I've been eyeing that up. So honest to God, if you guys were to subscribe to my Patreon, I would be able to buy that and do an unboxing for you guys. Maybe if you guys want it, even a specific unboxing only for Patreon members. Like, maybe you guys get it a week in advance. If you guys are interested in that, I would totally do that, and maybe like an unboxing for the Patreon. But yeah, or even hell, I would I would totally get the Magneto costume. If they made the M1, if they do make the new X-Men 97 Magneto costume, send it to me. And maybe that could be a thing if we hit a certain amount of subscribers over on Patreon. Maybe I will buy that costume and do a full on unboxing, try on for you guys. I don't know. You said okay, let me see. Okay, Jamaica, you said same with Forge. I want Nightcrawler, Cable, Bishop to be permanently members. Same. I want Bishop's gone. I don't know if Bro's ever coming back. I would hope so, but I want them to be permanent members too. The guy you said the helmet would look cool, but I like how funny the hair looks. Grandpa Magneto. I'd get a wig. I'd get a wig. I'd get to sit and just get the gray wig. I'm yoked too. I'm jacked. You know what I mean? So that would be hilarious. I mean, with the shiny gray locks with the M on, like that'd be hilarious. Uh, do unboxing videos would be cool. Do unboxing videos would be cool. I do unboxing videos here on the main channel, but like I said, guys, I've been wanting to utilize like even maybe if that even gets you guys over there, I will drop my unboxing videos a week prior on Patreon for you guys as exclusive content if you guys want that. Because I've been wanting to do more over there, more than just movie reactions and TV series reactions. I've been wanting to do more stuff over there, like cosplay unboxings or reviews. And I've also been wanting to do maybe even like a live stream specifically over there where like maybe we talk, show off our comics or something or stuff like that, or even just I've been wanting to do more over there, but just if you guys are interested in my movie and TV series reactions, as of right now, it's only $5 a month, and it's totally worth it. The guy, he said, no way he's gonna do try on videos or the hot tub streams next. Hell no. The guy, no. Like I would do it off camera and then show you guys the costume. You know what I mean? None of that weird shit. The guy, he's jacked like Jackman, chat, 100%. 100%. I've always been into working out, and come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I mean, this is. Also, the guy, you said, does your sister cosplay too? No, she does not. I am, me and my brother Nick are probably the only one that cosplays a part of our family. Speaking of cosplays, I could show you guys this right now. I mean, if you guys follow me on my Instagram or TikTok, you guys have seen this, but I'll show you guys anyway. In terms of we're talking about cosplays, I actually, you guys can see this hanging up. Hi. Okay, Nick, special guest, Nick.
Hey, all spiky.
I don't know if it's caught up on the Thank you. I appreciate this.
It's chilled.
It is chilled.
From.
Put this in the fridge because I want to drink this later. I want to drink it later.
I have Motendo.
Alright, fine. I'll drink it now. Alright, I'll see you, Nick. Thank you. Okay. Guys, special guest Nick. But this is. Let me catch up real quick. Hey, Nikki. Bethany said. Hey, Jamiki said. Hey, Nick. Guys, this is it. This is my Spider-Man 2 symbiote suit. I puff painted. It took me 2 weeks. Even though, again, this is an X-Men 97 video, but this is Marvel related. And we were talking about cosplays, but this is it. This is what I made. This is the puff painted suit. I'm going to be wearing this at Steel City Con, my convention here we have in Pittsburgh. It's actually next Friday. So I've been really hitting the gym really hard, especially to really look good in the suit. And in general, that was one of my goals I had for this year is hit the gym every day. I've been going every day, but this is what I got so far. The suit is done. Like, it's all puff painted. It's all done. I'll show you guys the mask real quick. Show you guys the mask. It's actually funny because I have the mask on my Miles Morales popcorn bucket. So that's the mask. See how it's like all like directly how it is in the game? Like, yeah. I worked hard on this. This was like 2 weeks worth of work of puff painting. Definitely, if your guys are going to ever puff paint a suit, you said, Bethany said, that looks sick. Love this. Wow, it's shiny, like oiled up, chat. I mean, yeah, if you want to say like the symbiote suit is oiled up, it really kind of is, bro. It is. I mean, it's shiny, it's gooey, bro. But we gotta chill with that. But you get my drift. But yeah, very cool. Bethany said, yeah, but I'm so excited to rock that suit. Expect photos on next Friday. I'm gonna take some photos at Steel City Con. Hopefully, I hope to be featured on their Instagram again because I was featured last year in my Miles Morales costume. So hopefully, again, that's my goal is to be featured on their Instagram this year. Hopefully, that happens. I don't know. But yeah, I'm very proud of that. Like I said, 2 weeks worth of dedication and hard work on that costume. I think it came out great. So yeah. They showed a clip from Born Again. Oh my god. Superwise just chatted me over on the Discord. Guys, go join the Discord. But apparently they showed a clip from Born Again at the Disney, I think Disney call or whatever conference call. They showed a clip from Born Again. I'm flipping out. I don't know if that's on the internet. Probably not. I don't know. He sent something to me. Oh my god, I'm gonna flip out. Have you seen the Iron Man Marvel Legends retro wave? No, I did not. Jimmy, send it to the Marvel Legends Discord chat. Send it to me. I'll check it out. I definitely might be copying some of those. If I really really like it. The guy you said, are you meeting anyone cool at that con? No, there's no one really I want to be at the convention this year. I'm planning on probably going to GalaxyCon in Columbus sometime in December. I don't know if they're gonna. Hopefully, they get more people going because Charlie Cox and also Wilson Bethel are doing a convention. I think I forget where it was. I think it was I can't think of the name of where it was, but they're doing it close to Columbus. And I'm hoping that that's their next stop because I would love to get. I already met Charlie Cox. I've posted it, I think, on here before. I posted it on my Instagram and TikTok, but I've met Charlie before. I've gotten a picture with him. You guys can't see it, but if you guys want to, go to my Instagram or TikTok. Um, but I want him to sign my Daredevil poster if he does show up. And I want Wilson Bethel to sign my Daredevil season 3 poster as well. It's a season 3 poster, so it would work very well because Wilson Bethel plays Bullseye in Daredevil season 3 and also in Daredevil Born Again. So hopefully they show up. I don't know if they'll be added or not. We still have a while until December. Fingers crossed, because if they do, oh, best believe I'm gonna show you guys those photos, and best believe I'm gonna actually try to get a vlog this time because I tried doing a vlog when I went last time, but it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, and hopefully I'll be more experienced then to do more stuff like that, and I'll have my sister like help me edit it and like I'll put it up for you guys. But that might take a couple of days depending on if I actually do like record my experience at GalaxyCon. It's a lot bigger too than the conventions here we have here in Pittsburgh. But stay tuned though. Stuff is coming, so stay tuned for all that. But Bethany, you said, "Oh my god," about the thing. I'm flipping out right now. If they actually showed something, I'm actually gonna go on Discord real quick. Sorry guys, I have to make sure that. Okay. On the shareholders call, they showed a clip. I don't know if that's gonna. Internet, please work with me here and leak that clip. Please work with me. I need that. You can't just tell us that at a Disney shareholders call, a clip was shown and we don't see shit. Like, come on. Like, I need to see this clip. I need to see it like now. If anybody finds this clip or if it gets leaked, someone please send it to me. I really really don't know. Oh my god, I'm flipping out. Okay, but yeah, if that I need that clip to be leaked. Your sister ever appeared on your channel? Oh yeah, 100%. Bethany is my sister. The one that's in the chat's my sister. She's been on my Moon Knight, I think on my finale Moon Knight review. I think that's the only time she's ever been on. My sister Annie has appeared multiple times on my Riverdale or my All-American or All-American Homecoming. She's made an appearance. My sister Annie. Nick's made appearances multiple times on my channel. He has a channel himself at Spark Clover. So I just did a recent reaction with him for the Fallout series. Speaking of Fallout, this is the Nuka Victory Jones special release soda from the new series that he gave me. I'm probably gonna try that maybe before I hit the gym. It all depends. But yeah, guys, I just want to thank everybody for coming on here. This was a very very fun stream. Also, what did you guys before I do my outro? What did you guys think of the pre-streamer for the reviews for X-Men 97? Like, what did you guys think? If you guys came in late, scroll back and let me know what you think. W Fallout Soda. Yeah, it's the Fallout Soda from the show. I know. I'm flipping out. I actually have my own bottle too because there's a store called Grandpa Joe's we have here. It's a soda candy shop. They didn't have it. They didn't have it come in, but there's one. I think we have 3 here in Pittsburgh. There's one on the south side. They had it. My friend went. Nick's friend went and got him 2. Nick kept one in mint condition, is keeping it on his shelf. He split one with me, but he kept both of the bottles and both of the caps. Now that he got a 24-pack, I get my own bottle and I get my own cap. So, like, clutch. I'm so happy right now. This is truly an amazing day. I think this might have been our best stream yet in terms of X-Men 97. I think this might be the best one yet. I'm really really happy. I feel really good about it, especially with the pre-streamer I made going forward for the show. and also me getting the soda and then me hitting the gym today, and I don't even have to clean this week. So I'm just geeked. I'm having an amazing week, and with all the Daredevil images that have been coming out, it's clutch. He's perceiving the soda, is it gonna age like wine? Lol. No, he's preserving it, meaning that he's just keeping it. It's a display piece at that point. He's just keeping it for display. He actually has a Nuka Quantum bottle. That was like, I think he like got that on eBay for like $18 because he's a collector. He loves the Fallout games. He's been collecting a lot of stuff lately. Because he has a job, so he's able to actually do shit like that. So, but he's keeping it. He's just collecting the sodas. They're rare too, but like these are gonna be super rare. I mean, people are already upcharging for these because there's not many places that sell this. So I'm gonna drink this and then probably keep one in mint condition too. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Do soda will be worth something once the real apocalypse happens? Probably. Probably. So save your sodas now. Also, I don't know if anybody has heard of the they just brought out a soda. It's a Coca-Cola collab with Marvel. They have like Marvel cans. I've been seeing on Twitter. So they have like an Iron Man one. I think they have the Hulk one. They have a Daredevil one. I don't know how. I think they have one for each Marvel character or a select few. I need that Daredevil can. I'm about to go out later today and look for that specifically. I'm gonna do that. What non-Marvel games you play? What non-Marvel games you play? What do you mean? I'm confused. What non-Marvel games you play? I play. I play Marvel Spider-Man 2. I've played Marvel Spider-Man 1. I've played Marvel's Miles Morales. I've played. If we're naming games, I've played the Captain America game that used to be on the DS. Um, I've played a lot of Marvel games. I've played I can't remember the name. It's like, you know, I don't know if anybody remembers this old cartoon. It was like a Marvel. It was like an Avengers cartoon, and they were short. I forget what that show was called. It was called like Marvel something. I don't know if you guys can like tell me what it is, but they were like shorter characters of our characters. I don't know what, I can't remember what it was called, but I used to have a DS game of that. No video game that are not Marvel. No video games that are Marvel. Okay, okay. It would been cool if there were X-Men cans. That would be dope. There might be. I don't know. The guy you said he plays for Fort and he doesn't get triggered when he gets shot. It was like Superhero Squad yeah, it was called Superhero Squad. Thank you. Yes, the guy. Thank you. It was called Superhero Squad. That used to be my game on the DS. I used to play that obsessively. Like I loved that game. And what a great way to like introduce like MODOK and all those characters. Like a great game. I used to play that all the time on the DS. I had the Captain America: The First Avenger game. I've played the Deadpool Xbox 360 game. Like I've played Marvel games before, but like I would say they weren't nearly as good as they are now with like Marvel Spider-Man 1 and Marvel's Miles Morales and Marvel Spider-Man 2. I feel like now we're in the age of Marvel games being good. So yeah, I mean yeah, but that game used to be my shit. Jimmy, you said I was trying to say what game you have played that are not Marvel. Okay, so not Marvel games I've played. I'm trying to think because I mean Marvel games are my games. Call of Duty. I mean I've played all the Call of Duties before. I've played a little bit of God of War. I've never gotten into the God of War games, so I can't say like I love those games because they're ant to me. Uh, what else? Fortnite. I like you know me. Hell divers. Like I really I'm a I think I'm in the shooter based category in terms of video games, like shooter games. I like those, like you know, like I said, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Hell divers, stuff like that. Fortnite. Guys, I'd love to even get you guys on PlayStation if you guys want to download one or the other. Fortnite, Hell divers, Call of Duty. I'm down. I'll download. I have all those games. If you guys want to like play a game some of these nights, I'm more than glad to play with you guys. Like that'd be super fun. Like I would totally like squad up in Fortnite and play with you guys. I have some. I'm already friends with a lot of you guys over on my PlayStation already. Like I'm friends with Austin. If you're in here, I'm friends with you on PlayStation. I'm friends with Jerry. I'm friends with you on PlayStation. I would totally love to like get a squad going in Fortnite, and we all talk. I would love to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I've ever like extended the offer out to you guys, but like I would love to. I'm already friends with a lot of you guys on PlayStation. You okay? So Jimmy, you said you should play Resident Evil. I've seen gameplay for that. My friend Sam plays that game and he says it's great. I should maybe start playing that because people say it's good. Resident Evil game, they're really good. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to give that a shot. You should do a voice chat. That'd be fun. Even if we're in a party chat on PlayStation, I would be down for that. Guys, my PlayStation here. Let me put my PlayStation thing in here. And you guys have to like let me know. Like so guys, go over actually better yet, this is what we'll do. I'll on Discord, I'll drop my PlayStation at probably on Chill Talk. Because there's a Chill Talk category on my Discord. Also, someone link my Discord in the chat right now. So for people that have not joined the Discord, they can join now. So like Jamigi, the guy, I'm not sure if you're a part of the Discord or not. I think you are. Drop the Discord chat link here in Discord. I think that would be cool in Discord. I can actually do a chat via Discord in on my PlayStation. I can. So like when I'm playing a game, we could all talk in the Discord chat. That'd be fun. I could do that. And we can make a specific chat. I can have my brother make it say PlayStation chat. I'll make him make like a column and like help me connect my Discord to my PlayStation so that way we can all talk. But someone put the link to Discord in the chat right now, so if people that haven't joined already can join our convos when I'm just on and if you guys want to talk, I'll leave it open and we can just talk whenever. That'd be fun. I'm down for that. Anytime any of us are on, I would totally join like a chat and we can all talk. But yeah, link the Discord down below, and then I'll make like on Chill Talk, I'll put my PlayStation handle, and people want to add me on PlayStation, so that way I can talk to you guys. Because I think even if I'm correct, my brother told me I think I have to be like, I mean, we could do like Discord chats in general, like without using the PlayStation, or if anybody doesn't want to use the PlayStation chat, we can all chat via Discord on PlayStation and use that as the chat while we play a game together. I'm down for whatever, but like I think that'd be really really fun. Um, but guys, if you haven't done so, definitely go to my come join the Discord. That'd be super fun. I'll put in Chill Talk. I'll put my PlayStation handle, and you guys can at me on there. Can I show you a game trailer that's really really good game? Hell yeah, Jamaica, put it down in the Chill Talk, or I'll make a category and I'll make it say like video games. That's what I'll do. I'll make a category later, probably when I get off here before I hit the gym. I'll make a category. I'll make it say video games, and maybe I'll just put my handle in the video games category, or video games, chat. So, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna end stream now. I actually got to get going. I actually have to get ready for the gym. It's almost like 2 o'clock, and like it gets really packed by like 4 o'clock. So I want to make sure I get to the gym in time. But I just want to say thank you for everybody that came on here for the episode 4 spoiler review for X-Men 97. We will be back here next week for episode 5, part 2. Really, really hoping next week's episode's good. But if you haven't done so, like I said, come join the Discord. Like I said, someone put the link in the Discord in the YouTube chat so you guys can join. Tell me how you like it. I definitely will. Jamigi, thank you, bro. But yeah, guys, I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.